Your empire is within reach.
Welcome to the Seven Figure Salon Podcast with Rachel and Drew. I'm Drew.
I'm Rachel.
Welcome to the show. How are you doing? A little nauseous today?
Yeah, I'm a little nauseous today.
A little nauseous today because you're in there making
also
a boy?
having some, I don't know if it's a boy. I don't know. We'll see.
Boy.
We shall see. For Kenzie's sake, I hope it's a girl.
Yeah.
But Evan actually made a funny comment the other day. He goes, Mom, he's like, I feel like it's going to be a girl. And her and Kenzie are going to fight all the time about makeup. And I go, Evan, if it is a girl, they're going to be 14 years apart. Like, I don't think they'll be fighting over makeup. And he's like, well, when she gets older, I'm like, well, Kenzie will be out of the house. She'll be like an adult. And he's like, oh, good point. Evan says some like really funny stuff.
Yeah.
He's dry too. He is very dry.
Yeah. He still got to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
So last podcast we were talking about how the boys practiced on Halloween, and I had to go. I went out and it was getting dark, so I took out one of the kids to a few houses, and then came back and picked up everyone else. It was fun. It wasn't as cold this year.
I wish it was. I'm just can't wait for cold weather. I'm so ready.
Really?
Yeah, as I just told you right before we turned the cameras on, I was like, gosh, I'm
a
burning
hot weather.
up in here.
I like tiny shorts. I like wearing my short shorts and just get out there with my dad quads.
Yeah.
I like it. Brooks likes short shorts too. He knows what's up.
I see that.
Hey, you gotta let him,
What is it?
Free the thigh. Sun's out, buns out.
Buns.
Yeah, Brooks's buns aren't out.
Keep your buns away, please. Keep them covered.
Or like Hendrix, he just bring home company. He's just naked.
Oh my gosh! I was just like, why are you naked? Like, we have people here.
I was
Get
secretly
like,
yes, perfect. This is real.
I just never. It's not. That doesn't typically happen. He's not like a nudist. He just happened to be. He just went on the potty like a big boy, and then he was gonna get a new pull up, and then we happened to walk in right then.
Mm-hmm.
So
sprints everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got nothing. We just wanted to hop on and just have a chat. I think the episodes go really well when there's no plan.
It's
more
hard.
Authentic.
It's hard because have to live go along with wherever you're trying to take me, and sometimes I don't want to go, but I'm like, okay, I'll come. Mm-hmm. So
this isn't live, by the way.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is, because there's 3 cameras staring at us right now. Why are there 2 looking at you?
There's not 2. That one's the wide shot. So Brooks, go to the wide shot. That's the wide shot. This is me, and this is you.
Well, they both look like they're looking at you.
No, that's us.
Okay.
So that one's you right there. Just look into their spirits.
Mm.
No?
What I would like to talk about is we've got some pretty interesting things we're about to do. And some pretty big decisions that we're about to announce to our team and our reps and so on. So we will be pulling Oribe off our shelves.
Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, guys. Not sorry.
I'm actually not, because oh my gosh, you're going to sell to everyone and sell to all my clients and market to all my clients with promos and things. Like, why on earth would I sit here and carry every SKU that you have and honor my contract when you guys aren't doing the same?
You're selling buckets.
It's fine. They
Costco.
can go sell to whoever, but don't sit here and, act like you're one thing that you're not. Now, here's the part that sucks about the whole thing is I love my rep. I love her. And that honestly is the hardest part about this, is the fact that I have to tell her, hey, I know I've been an account of yours for like 10 years, but I'm not going to be an account of yours anymore. That's the part that I'm dreading, because I absolutely love her. I think she's fantastic. And she has been a constant, amazing person to work with for the last 10 years. But at the end of the day, my money I spend with Oribe does not go to her. It goes to Oribe. So,
but we could put some better incentives together for her.
Oh, I would love for her to work with us full time, or even part time, whatever. I think she's great, and she's loyal as all get out, because I've seen her go from luxury brand partners getting bought up by Cow. Well, not luxury brand partners, but Oribe being bought by Cow, and then her getting on with them. So she clearly loves the brand, which, I mean, it's a great brand, but we are going to be pulling that off our shelves. We will not be pulling Balmain off our shelves. I love Balmain. I love that they don't sit here and sell to the masses like Orbe does or Kerastase or any of the other brands. But yeah, the keyword, don't. Gosh, I don't see that happening for probably at least like 10 years or so, just because I've seen the progression of Orbe over the last, 15 so years. Like, I've seen the progression, I've seen like how it's scaled and everything. And so, I do like that Balmain is definitely like way more exclusive and unique. But
well, it's just because they have smaller distribution, and nothing's wrong with these companies getting bigger distribution.
Nothing at all. It's just what it's doing.
It hurts.
It hurts the small businesses. It eliminates the leverage that you have and we have as small business owners, where we are the actual professional ones, like getting the client, hooked on that product. Like, we are the ones selling it. Yes. And then the ongoing sales side of it, on the ongoing recurring revenue side, they're honestly not buying from the salons. They're going to go get it through their site. They're going to go get it on Amazon, So the more exclusive the retail items are that you guys carry, the more likely it's going to, like, the less the chances are your client's going to find it somewhere else. And the more likelihood that they're going to be keeping small retail sales is what covers your overhead in a salon. That should be what covers your overhead. And your service revenue, you're sharing top line service revenue with your stylist. That's industry standard. It's kind of nuts, but that's just kind of the way it is.
Nuck and futz.
And your retail sales really is what is allocated to pay your overhead. What, you're laughing at yourself?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm tracking you. That was funny though.
This is serious.
I know. Okay. Very serious. Rachel's very serious. Very serious person.
I'm actually not. I just am when I'm talking about business. So, that's the stuff that pays your overhead. It pays your rent. It pays your managers, your front desk staff, the tissue paper, the bags, all that kind of stuff. It's so important, and it pays for education. And, there's been a serious decline. It doesn't matter where you are in the freaking world. You know what I'm talking about. You have the decline too. I have seen and personally reviewed like over 500 clients' sales and spending dashboards to see the downward decline of retail sales. Yet they're posting, promoting, incentivizing more than ever, yet the sales are still on a downward turn.
The behavior of the customer has changed because it's been influenced by
the bigger brands' marketing dollars.
Big box company like Costco, but they're also being hammered by Amazon and all these things. You know what's going on, listener.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon's taking over for sure, and good for them, but it's not good for us. So with the launch of BYOB for retail, and we have 20 salons that we've taken on so far, in addition to our own, and starting to formulate, develop, bottle, package, ship all of these products to our clients. And it has been a very fun process. We have a really amazing warehouse that's in the works, that's being built, that actually has a lab in it. So it's going to be really, really cool to have all of our clients come out for their formulation day, be able to get content of them in their like white lab coat with their logo and just everything. Like, Drew thinks that's cheesy, but I know our clients are like, oh my God, like, so excited.
It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be super good. And so anyway, I'm just like super excited about it. And honestly, especially as the deeper that we have dove into this entire thing. And originally, like, I'd say 8 months ago or so, when we were looking for a manufacturer for a formulator, an independent chemist for this whole project, we were looking around and we went to different beauty shows and stuff and talking to different manufacturers, even talked to Orbe's manufacturer, talked to R&Co's manufacturer, like literally like face to face with them talking. We're like, okay, so here's the thing though. They don't own their formula. If you go through a manufacturer, only after a certain amount of units or a certain amount of time do you actually then start to have rights to the formula. So that's something that was
mafia shit.
It is, but that was something that was really important to us, is to own our formulas. And so what we're doing is we have 60 formulas. They're all organic, plant-based materials, ingredients. And to be able to actually allow our clients to customize their formula is really, really special, because if they were to try to go out this, if you guys listen to this, we're going to try to go out there and do this on your own. Holy shit. You're looking at $500,000 or more to actually do it. I mean, and just to get started, like not even to like actually have like a warehouse or anything. I'm talking just having formulations, having bottles, having labels, having all these things. And then you're sitting on thousands of units of product that you probably can't even move by yourself. Like so really, like when we were thinking about like, what is a sentence to describe, we want people to think about BYOB for retail. And it was that your empire is within reach, because there's so many clients that want to do this. They have the same problems that we do. They want to they see it as a solution, yet it is so out of reach because of capital requirements. And to be able to do something like this and have this opportunity to really build their brand and launch their own line without having to sit there and deal with the hefty minimums and hundreds of thousands of dollars of startup costs and rights to use and all this shit. Like I'm honestly, when we create this stuff, I'm just trying to create stuff that as salon owners, I'm like, this would be fucking great if somebody could do this for us.
Yeah.
It's like, so a lot of times we're just like identifying missed opportunities and missed like crazy awesome ideas that just have never happened before, and taking action and starting those.
Yeah. We're doing the build out. We're doing the minimums. We're figuring out the formulations, building the warehouse, building the lab
equipment,
doing all the things. We've gotten into private equity, pretty cool, interesting. Learned
really,
how to
lots of learning
as we've been investing in we're investors as well. But in the process of investing, we learned about investing, right? So learning how to build a syndication. We have the Salon Syndicate now. It's open where we have partners that have joined us in that, which we're really, really excited about and honored to have people invest their money.
See the vision.
They
honestly.
see it. They're going to make return, this year. So really pumped about that. Really cool. We're doing a 12% annual return on a syndication, but we learned how to do this by embarking on this journey to do and execute what Rachel is describing before. So, again, having to grow our knowledge base in all directions, and really cool to have people that believe in you to help you accomplish the goal, and then you can also scratch their back in the process. Pretty cool.
Really
also
cool.
learn there's a lot of sketchy, what do you call it? People always, what were we saying earlier? They're always scheming. A lot of schemers out there too. So interesting world, private equity.
We were presenting at a mastermind that we went to in Dallas, and we were presenting on this BYOB, the expansion of BYOB. So this, and we're more so the expansion funds and everything is relating to the retail side of things that we're doing. And because the extension side of things is incredible. Our sales are through the roof. Everything's going well. We actually don't need any capital over there at all. On the expansion of this other division of it, we do need capital because the startup costs and the inventory and everything that's required is quite a lot. And one of the people in the room, we presented, how many people do you think were in that room? Like 200 people?
Probably
200 people. And so, one of the questions was I opened it up for questions, and some people do that. Some people don't do that. Some people get nervous by that, but I love live questions, because number one, it's kind of like nerve wracking sometimes for people to raise their hand in front of 200 people. And you can really see like, okay, who's actually interested in this room, based on who's asking questions and who's not afraid to raise their hand. And so one of the guys that was sitting closer to the front, he raised his hand and he's like, why bring this? Like, why raise capital here? Why not go to a bank? I mean, it looks like majority of what you guys are raising for is for inventory. Like a bank could give you a loan for this. And we're like, yes, we know, we understand. Like, yes, we are fully bankable for this particular expansion project. However, we wanted, rather than paying interest to a bank, we'd rather pay interest to this community of people and be able to form a relationship. So that was really the intent behind the raise, was like, okay, yeah, we could go to a bank, but like we're willing to put ourselves out there for one, to learn about, raising money in a syndication process and stuff like that. We're raising in a room full of people who know us, love us, believe in us. We have tons of rapport with, who none of which are in the beauty industry sector at all. Everybody's freaking every which way. We got software people in there, got engineers in there, somebody like interior designers for casinos. I mean, there's just all kinds of people. But the common thing is that everybody's an entrepreneur for the most part, and everybody is interested in investing and having deal flow. And so this is just another deal opportunity that was presented in front of them. And so it was really cool to be able to present and really like in front of everyone, really like go through our slides, be able, and you guys think about trying to explain this to non-beauty industry people and educating them on the problem in and of itself. The retail problem, the e-com issue, the targeting our clients, standing on the shoulders of salon owners to be able to get the brand big, and then cutting the salons out completely and going straight to the consumer, which is what all of the large brands have done, including the hair extension companies. Yeah. Really painting that picture and explaining and educating the room. Everybody in the room kind of had this look on their face like, that's fucked up. I'm like, it is fucked up. It really is, because this is what's happened, and like, obviously us as salon owners and you guys listening, like you guys know this story to be true. But if you look at the same thing, and a lot of these people in the room were not in beauty industry at all. I mean, I can't think of one person that is.
The soap people.
The lady that makes soap.
The
yes.
Same, yeah.
Dr. Squash
Dr.
or whatever.
Squash, yeah.
But like everybody else was just like, I can't believe that this is a problem for your industry. 1000%. So being able to, you have very smart people in the room. People who are not super close to the beauty industry at all, and they see the problem. And so clearly this is obvious. This is such an obvious solution if somebody is in fact having that problem. And it was really cool to see everybody's interest peak into what we're doing and the expansion of this. And they're just so excited the fact that this idea was born in the first place, and that whoever does take action on it, it is going to be a solution to the problem they're having.
Yeah. And
it's such a fun, creative solution too. I mean, really.
It's pretty cool. The offer is really good. Yeah, it's pretty wild. We're going for it, y'all. And then as this podcast airs, I will be in Cancun with my little production company, and we're helping out a buddy with an event. And then I'm going to mosey on over to the Ava with my wife and Hendrix, and we're going to go scope out the Ava. I'm so excited just to be in Cancun and capture content for this event that's coming up.
And then we're going to China.
Yeah. Well, no,
we are.
Guadalajara.
No, we're going to China.
Well, it's Cancun, Guadalajara.
No, it's not.
Guadalajara is after China?
Babe, China is in like 14 days.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Drew forgets what day and what month it is. Sometimes
yeah, I see there's a lot going on
his
here.
Rolex is never accurate. It's always the wrong time and the wrong day.
How dare you?
He's like, well, you have to, what's the thing you call it?
You have to, so Rolexes don't have a battery.
So stupid. You have to go get it wound or winded.
You wind it, but you're supposed to have a winder that you put them
like
in.
A kit.
Such
a high maintenance watch.
They wind themselves. Like it's amazing. Really.
I personally think that if you're going to spend that much money on a watch, it should freaking be 1,000% accurate,
better
right,
have
Brooks?
a light and glow,
Yeah, it better have some like freaking pepper spray button too or something.
To your taxes.
Yeah, better do your taxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we're going to China. So the China trip's gonna be really cool. Now that has nothing to do with the retail side of things. That's purely for the extension side of things. All retail is going to be made, manufactured, formulated, filled, bottled, everything here in the U.S. And because obviously that is extremely heavy to freaking ship internationally.
Yeah.
But we'll be going to China. We're actually going to be putting together like a documentary for you guys, which I'm really, really excited about. I personally have not ever seen any type of education, content, behind the scenes, anything relating to anything related to hair extensions, of how things are made, what the manufacturing process is. And we're so excited to be able to show you guys behind the scenes. If you've ever been curious, if you're a client, you've ever been curious about where does the hair come from, who's making this hair, what do these people look like, all of that stuff. We're so excited to be able to put all this together. And for our clients who are BYOB clients, they actually have a really cool opportunity for content that they're going to find out about. Actually, I'll be posting it in the group before this airs. But they are going to be able to send us merch, like so hats, T-shirts, anything at all that has their brand on it, any piece of content or anything that they want to integrate into content. So if they want you know, the manufacturing managers to put their hat on with their brand or anything like that. Like, I'm just like so excited to be able to get content for them that they can then go and release to their clientele and their stylists. So
Yeah.
it's going to be super cool.
Lots of coming. So
Lots coming.
stay
Yes.
tuned, y'all.
Stay tuned.
We're excited,
Yeah.
nervous, terrified.
I'm not terrified.
No?
I just don't want to sit on a plane that long.
So you are nervous.
I'm not nervous. I just don't want to sit on a plane that long. I don't like sit. I have a hard time sitting in this chair for an hour and a half. Yeah, that's why I move around. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. We're bringing Sydney. So Sydney's me getting some content too. Like, we kind of vlogging the process, like the travels on the way there and all that kind of stuff. I'll try not to complain too much.
Travel montage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And show you guys behind the scenes. And we've never like been to China together. So that's
No.
exciting.
Or you've been to China?
No.
Yeah, we've never been. You've been to
Morocco.
yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty
Paris.
far.
I rode a camel through the Sahara Desert and
Yeah.
I had tea in a tea house.
Yeah.
I think they spiked it with something. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Cool.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but it was a cool trip. But we're excited to go there, and so we'll be giving you guys dripping content to you guys about that. And then if you are a BYOB client and you're interested in participating in this content opportunity to get actual manufacturing content and video with your branded swag in it, please send your merch or whatever to our office. Message me. I'll send you our office address, and that way we can get that well before the 16th because we're leaving on the 16th of November.
One item only, please.
They could send like 2 or 3.
Okay.
I got a big suitcase. It'll be fine. And I'm a light packer. I am. You know this about me.
Yeah, okay.
I am a light packer.
But what happens? What happens though?
What do you mean?
Like we were in Dallas. I'm like, oh, I don't have any contacts.
I had I didn't have
I
contacts.
have to wear the same pair of pants for 4 days.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I did not.
I'm a light
Fucking
packer.
liar. I'm a light packer, but I am kind of the worst hairstylist traveler, honestly, because sometimes I forget my curling iron, most times. And then I end up asking Sydney, hey, do you have a curling iron? I know I've never brought my curling iron. Anytime we've traveled together, we do have a curling iron.
Makeup.
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to leave it. I actually left with it. And then I walked back in to grab the donation for the gala. And then I left the damn makeup bag on the counter.
Gala?
Yeah, the gala.
I still don't know which one's right. I think like it's gala. I never say gala.
I don't know.
Gala sounds like
I
a
don't really
goblin.
care.
Like
fine.
a character in the Lord of the Rings.
It's
Gollum.
whatever you want it to be.
So,
But yeah, we're pumped. So there will be a little bit of a break in between our episodes, obviously, just because of the fact that we will be traveling internationally and coming back. But we will make sure that we fill you guys in on our travels as soon as we get back, and you guys get to see all the behind the scenes content of the trip. So.
Yep.
And meet these amazing humans who are so talented that are making, manufacturing, sewing, creating all of this gorgeous product that you guys know and love. So super pumped. So until then, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
see you later, guys.